வணக்கம் நண்பர்களே, இது உங்கள் வைரவ பழனிசாமி. இட்ஸ் லைக் நம்ம யூபிஎஸ்சி சிவில் சர்வீஸ் எக்ஸாமோட ஒரிஜினல் இன்டர்வியூ கொஸ்டின்ஸ் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கோம். அதில் 2025-26க்கான கேள்விகள். இதை இன்ஃபேக்ட் நம்மளுடைய இந்த 2025-26 காலகட்டத்தில் நம்மளுடைய 70வது எபிசோட். ஸோ இது போர்டு அனுராதா பிரசாத் அவர்கள். இதில் இன்னொரு விஷயம் என்னென்னா, இந்த ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டு ஆனா பெண்ணான்னு தெரியல. நம்பர் 1. நம்பர் 2, இவங்க எந்த ஸ்டேட்டுன்னு தெரியல, ஆப்ஷனும் தெரியல. So we'll try to really decipher it, but it's our question answer is more important. We'll see that. Fine. So name, show, and date 4th February 2026 and form first to go. இன்ஃபேக்ட் நம்ம இதுக்கு முந்தின ஒரு எபிசோடில் நம்ம பார்த்தோம் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டு கோ. இன்ஃபேக்ட் நம்ம தான் சொல்லியிருக்கோம், ஒரு நாளையில் காலையில் ஈவினிங் அப்படின்னு பார்க்கல 6 பேர் 12 பேர் போகிறாங்க. 6 பேர் ஒரு ½ hour ஒரு ஆள் தான், 10 to 1 அப்படின்னா, இப்போ நீங்கள் ஃபர்ஸ்ட்டில் போகையில் உங்களுக்கு நீங்கள் எப்படி ஃப்ரெஷ்ஷாக இருக்கும், அப்போ லேட்டாக என்ன ஆகும் அப்படிங்கிற நமக்கு தெரியும். அதை பேஸ் பண்ணி தான். So the key DAF detail, that is detail application form details, degree, intern at JPS University of Cambridge, and PM job. So what is this PM job? And cold and inter IIT tech meet and geopolitics of technology, science fiction, breath based meditation, curating music playlist. Okay, and the board Srimati Anuradha Prasad ma'am, right? So it starts with chairperson. You graduated in geological technology. Is this a dual degree course? If you are from geological technology, how did you come to work as a product manager in a healthcare startup, right? So what exactly was your role as a product manager? It's a software based or technical? So what did the company you worked actually they do? So what kind of technology or app or platform was involved this work? Given everything that is happening globally around critical minerals, don't you think that you should or you would have had a very strong career purely in geology, purely on geology? And you have taken PSCR option. Oh, we have got it. So the optional is very clear. Now we'll add it. So this person has a optional as a political science and international relations. It's not given in first. Fine. And do you think the conflict like Russia, Ukraine, and other geopolitical tensions are smoke screen, and President Trump and US is trying to maintain dollar hegemony? So what makes currency achieve the status of reserve currency apart from trust? And what else is required for a currency to become a reserve currency? Currency to become a reserve currency, there is especially US dollar, right? So then it goes to member 1. Let's come to our neighborhood. Who would you say India's best friend, right? Who should India strategically cultivate at the most in neighborhood? If emotions are removed completely between Pakistan and Bangladesh, which relationship is more beneficial for India and why? Right? Then clarification sought on Pakistan versus Bangladesh and answer. Further justification with the examples like INSTC, etc. would have said Choppy, which is better example. Some changes have been made in Manrega recently. What are these changes? How was the financial arrangement earlier and who used to bear the expenditure? So that's a big difference, right? Then you have a number 2. So you mentioned science fiction as an interest or hobby. What do you read or engage with in that area? What is India doing today to improve energy security and energy efficiency? Energy security and energy efficiency. We are talking about renewable, but what about Atmanirbhar Bharat? What concrete steps is government is taking? So what about nuclear energy? So you are posted as a district magistrate or collector. The violence breaks out in a district. What will you do? So this is a situational question. So that's fine. And member 3. You mentioned India as around 130 gigawatt of solar capacity, and how much is that actually converted into usable power? No, I am asking about specifically about solar, not renewable in general. So there must be some answer gone. So clarification. So not aware and clear admission. What are some new technologies being used today for exploration and extraction, right? And what is the difference between resources and reserves? Resources and reserves. So, how much are you India's coal reserve? And now coming to the Consumer Protection Act, who is a consumer and what rights do consumers have and how are these fields are defined and what protections available? Tell me specifically the word rights. So what rights do consumers have? What rights the consumers have? Then I said I have not read it, and so chairperson intervened and said, so you can think about it and speak. I said MRP, fair price and right to information and grievance redressal, and mentioned the price volatility. And member three said, so these are the general points. Okay, I acknowledged. Then member four. So member four. So nuclear energy products have lots of waste and there are serious concern about it. What are your views on nuclear energy? So what do you understand of off-life? Is radioactive decay arithmetic or geometric? Arithmetic or geometric? If the off-life is 1 million years, how long it will take to become zero? And what do you mean by geopolitics of technology? So gave, so right? Okay. So answer gave the export controls and Nvidia H200 chips and the Chinese lithium chips said no to Reliance for battery technology to maintain tech supremacy. Tech supremacy. And he said, but it's not a simple economics and econ is a indisputable and the technology supremacy in itself is a power as you get a set standards which other nations follow and then it acts as a leverage in power negotiations. And this answer by me was rushed and then wanted to move to the next question. So what exactly do you study in geological technology, fundamental geology, exploration or application technology or application technology? I said that all three, but then some discussion on mining and some light moments again and follow up discussion. Questions related to mining, not sure, admitted the gap. Isn't all meditation are breath based and partial agreement, breathe, prana, and talked about nam jap, nam jap, and flow states are being immersed with work, etc. If someone says, अपने आप को ब्रह्मा में खो दो, so what do you understand that? What do you understand that? And Advaita Vedanta, non-duality, and oneness observer and reality. Oneness observer and reality. Then again, chairperson. And India is often said to be playing a catch up in science and technology. What should India do if wants to lead in future instead of merely following others? I said something on space exploration, and she said it's not already in progress. Tell me something futuristic. I said current pace is just the beginning, and I made an analogy and voyages 500 years ago, saying key power would benefit the same as Europeans did after becoming seafaring states. So early movers and early advantage. Early movers and early advantage. So there was something, some nodding, but Radha madam is so comforting. She ended and something. I don't remember. Let's say it was all right. So thank you. So I thanked her and thanked the two members on my right and looking the at ma'am and nuclear energy miss. Okay, then I thanked the two members in the left. So then looked at member one and said, sir, I definitely do some more analysis from the Bangladesh angle. So there was some tension when I was justifying my answer and M1 question. Everybody cracked it. So I said again, so thank you so much, ma'am, and have a nice day. So I exited 8:38 a.m. and would have been ended around 10:05. It's about so 30 to 35 minutes, right? So thank you very much. And we have to make a small correction also. The optional will just come up in top, and then we'll make a correction. So again we have come up the detail. So we added this person's optional is because earlier we did not say, we are not aware of it, but in between we got it. So optional is political science and international relations. Political science and international relations. So thank you very much for listening. We'll come up with one more script in the next video. Thank you very much.
வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க, கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, பெல் ஐக்கன் பிரஸ் பண்ண மறந்து போயிடாதீங்க. அப்பதான் நாங்க போஸ்ட் பண்ற வீடியோவோட நோட்டிஃபிகேஷன் உங்களுக்கு வரும்.